don't really fit in with the rich white crowd. To hearing his boys, they look like me. It's just kind of hard finding your own kind, your own people, you know?
He does now.
Why are you even helping me?
I have a son on the way, and I've been worried if I'm going to be a good father.
I don't know why you'd ever have a doubt. Ever have a doubt. He's just too perfect.
What seems to be the problem?
We got a warrant out for his arrest. He's wanted for murder.
Murder? Oh, that can't be right.
Get down on the ground, get your hands on your head. Listen, punk. I said get down on the ground, get your hands on your head.
Whoa.
Stop right there, put your hands up.
Why are you pointing your gun at me, officer? I've done absolutely nothing wrong.
Yeah, please, just do what they say.
You're hurting him.
Put your hands on your head.
Get off of him.
I'm gonna tell you one last time, asshole. Put your hands up.
I'm not putting my hands above my head.
Don't make me shoot you. I don't want to shoot you. Put your hands on your head.
Down. He's my friend.
He's a friend.
The fuck was that? I made my heart race a little bit then. I hated that.
A golf club with Caleb's prints, and the victim's blood was found in his locker.
Caleb is not a killer. Why wouldn't those officers listen to me? I tried to talk to them, reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. It's like they'd already made up their minds.
Look, those two cowboy hotheads are way out of line, and I'm filing an excessive force complaint against them as soon as all this is over.
And what changes will come as a result of your complaint?
Probably nothing.
Kind of makes me want to cry.
This is about the Tiernan case. Someone told them that it might have been a cop who came to Jacob Tiernan and told him that it was Lucifer himself who broke his son's back. Someone might have it out for Lucifer. I
Dan,
guess it's possible. I guess I could narrow it down to which cop it could be by tracking down the department cars, but I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell Chloe or to not tell him. Oh, Dan.
What the fuck, Dan?
This is no bueno.
I got caught up in the moment.
That was a fuckboy move right there, Dan.
And about the Tiernan thing, sounds like it's way out of left field to me.
Dan. That should have been his moment then. Has she figured it out? He should have been honest then.
What makes you so sure I didn't kill that teacher?
Because I know you wouldn't.
You figured all that out by knowing me for one whole day?
Yes. The truth will come out, and they'll have no choice but to set you free.
What kind of bullshit fantasy world do you be living in, man? You didn't even do anything, and you almost got shot. The only truth that matters is theirs. And to them, I am a black kid who is selling drugs, whose fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. My life
This
is
makes
over.
me so angry.
Just go. Stop wasting your time on me.
I'm not leaving you, Caleb. Have faith in me. Okay?
If you want anyone on your side, it's going to be Amenadiel, let's be honest. The embodiment of an angel in the literal sense and everything.
Loved your profile. And all those stories you made
What
up about
is
murderous
happening here?
exploits. Consider me turned on. But
Nope, right out of there,
I don't
lad.
see this working out. I mean, we're both clearly alphas.
What is happening? Amazing face.
But have a lovely evening and good luck, milady.
Milady.
You okay? That was my 21st bad date. And my 22nd's about to arrive any minute. Damn. I know this must sound
I
crazy.
love that she's got an... Is that an
I'm
apple
starting
teeny?
to
Because it
think
looks
that
like one.
Maybe I'm the problem.
That is crazy. You're awesome. We can pretend to be on a date and we can try to figure out what's going wrong.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Eve.
Hey, I'm Maze.
Just no smiles or
Wanna have
anything.
sex?
Maybe just wait a few sentences before you go there. Okay.
It's just hard to open up about my life. I am a demon after all.
Anybody worth dating should understand everything that makes you, you. Don't you have another hot date coming?
Looks like he's a no-show.
Hello.
Why do we keep going? You know, this is really hard.
Oh, she's going to end up falling for Eve. I mean, which Lucifer's probably going to be happy with, because it sorts out his situation.
Caleb Mayfield is innocent, Chloe.
I've been looking at it as well, and I agree. Something doesn't add up. It's just too easy.
Whoever framed him must have known that he would make a really good target.
I mean, they knew he sold drugs.
Well, here's a list of everyone that had access
Is
to the glove
Lexi's
closet.
boyfriend going to be on
If one of
it?
these kids is on Caleb's list too, then that person would have means and opportunity to set him up.
And then maybe Lexi was trying to protect it, because obviously Lexi's the brains.
Lexi Shaw and Nate Benedict, and they're each other's alibi.
And now she's going to try and frame him.
I didn't want to accept it, that he could do something like this.
She did it, didn't she?
So Nate killed Miss Baez?
No,
Lexi,
it's
let's
her.
take a break, all right?
It's her.
And I'll go grab you some tissues.
She doesn't need tissues. They do be crocodile tears.
Miss Baez was the test administrator.
You stole the test.
Yeah, we knew she had a copy locked in her office, and I didn't want to do it, and she made me. She told me that if I didn't come clean, she was calling my dad and then the cops. And when I told Lexi, she freaked. Said, I have worked too hard to get into Harvard, and I'm not letting Miss Baez ruin it, and she made me steal Caleb's club. And you killed her? No, I couldn't do it, but Lexi did. Lexi just wanted me to be someone I'm not, and I should have stood up to her before anybody got hurt. I'm so sorry.
And there's his, like, light bulb moment as well.
So you're free to go.
You got your necklace back.
Yeah, I paid off to here, so I will accept nothing less than a game of one-on-one tomorrow.
As long as we can get ice cream afterwards. You got nothing to worry about.
About what?
Being a father.
Being a
I'm going to
dad.
cry again.
You're gonna crush it.
Love that.
He got all upset with me because I laughed at the end of the movie. I mean, I thought it was a comedy. Have you seen it?
Marley and me?
Oh my God.
Maybe we can watch it together.
Yeah, but how did you know that Lucifer was the one?
With Adam, I guess I felt like I was always trying to be someone that I wasn't. And then with Lucifer, I feel like I can just be myself. Lately, I feel like he's kind of pulling away from me.
He will come around. Maybe a fool not to. You're way too awesome.
She does. She's got the heart eyes for her.
Yeah, because it kind of looks to me like you're making the moves only for this girl.
Well, it kind of looks to me like you're wasted.
Don't sweat it. I'm not gonna say anything, because you and me, we're the same. You should have seen how I played Ella today.
We're just talking, you know, hanging out.
You won't care if I take a shot. Whoa, so I
is
struck
he
a nerve
doing?
after all. I'm gonna do you a solid, okay? I wanna go tell Eve exactly how you feel about her. Give it to me!
He wants it. He wants her to do.
You want me to hurt you? You're trying to punish yourself.
Oh, Dan. That's lame. Dan's definitely in self-sabotage mode.
Tonight, a friend helped me realize that I'm awesome, and I deserve to be treated well.
You're right.
She's right.
You are so much more than awesome, Eve. You have a light inside of you that brightens the world, and a smile so infectious that it captures the heart of anyone lucky enough to see it. I want to break up with you.
I've been trying so hard to please you. I've made friends with all your friends.
You see, that's just it. You shouldn't have to change for anyone. Eve, I've been trying so hard to make you happy, too. I'm trying to be someone I'm not.
I want to be with you.
And I don't like who I am with you.
That was
Why?
That was a lot. Oh my God! What? Don't you dare! Don't you dare, Tom! No! Why have they done that? As soon as they was all happy, I should have known that they were going to do that.
I know who did this.
I'll drive.
I remember a time where Lucifer was just a dead fun show.
Caleb. I warned that boy not to do that, man.
That song was perfect for that scene.
Earth is
Is he not going to want his baby here now?
No place to raise my son.
I think Linda might have something to say about that.
I broke up with Eve.
She's loving that.
She was in love with the person I used to be.
You've changed. You've become a better man, Lucifer.
Eve sees me in a different way. But so do you. That's what makes you so special. The fact you see me that way. But I don't like how that makes me feel either.
What does that mean? He's going to be a Lone Ranger?
Dear old Dad's back up to his old tricks, manipulating me, using these two women to tear me apart. I also know it's a lie, a grand deception I've been telling myself.
Why do you think you've been lying to yourself all this time?
Because the truth is so much harder to face. Everything that's happening to me is my own bloody fault.
Don't you see? This is progress. Genuine progress. Unraveling these patterns of denial is the first step toward resolving these issues.
No, Doctor, this isn't progress. I find it near impossible to drown out the constant cacophony of voices whispering in my ear, telling me I am evil. I'm drowning, Doctor. Why do I hate myself so much?
This episode was a bit of a killer. It made me very emotional, that episode, and I think a lot of that had to do with current events as well that we're going through in the world right now. I think with everything that Amenadiel was feeling and his fear about being a father, then really trying to step up and do the right thing, to have it all come crumbling down anyway, was just painful to watch. What I loved about this was how the other characters in the show handled it as well. They didn't just do the typical, like, we're all perfect and we're all fine and it's the world that's, like, messed up or whatever. Like, Dan was still catching himself saying, like, how dare you say that to me? And then realising and going, you know, but how are you? Because you must be going through something right now. I just found it nice and refreshing, and I think that they handled it quite well personally, but I don't know, let me know your thoughts on the episode as well in the comments, because I'd love to hear them. I mean, did you get emotional watching it? How did you feel? I mean, Amenadiel was just, his acting, I think, is, especially when it comes to emotion, I think he's such a big guy, isn't he? He's such a big, strong guy, but with a big, soft heart, and when he does show those emotions, like, it just cripples me. I just want to hug him and tell him that everything's going to be okay. I mean, I don't know that, but that's what I like to believe, that everything's going to be fine. I'm mad at myself that I didn't verbalise the fact that they looked happy and it looked as though things were going well for them, and in my head I'm thinking it could go wrong, but I was in denial. I was in utter denial at that stage, and I wanted them to go golfing. I wanted them to have ice cream. I'm a fool. I'm a fool for just enjoying the moment. It hurt me. It hurt my heart a little bit seeing him on the ground like that. It was nice that he put the necklace on him as well. I'm gonna get emotional again. Get a grip, Dakara. Other things that happened in this episode, because I do feel like this one was a really big one in a bunch of ways. So we obviously had the arc with Lucifer and coming to terms with himself and what he really wants out of life, etc., and what the prophecy has to say as well. And when it comes to Eve, like, I do like Eve. I do really like her. I don't think that her and Lucifer are right together. I don't think they gel, and that's not just because I'm a Dexter stan, which I am, but it was just clear to see that they're on other pages. They're on very different pages, because she wants him to embrace the old him and he wants to embrace the new. So it would just never have worked that way. And I kind of feel like there was more, what's the word, like, it's not chemistry, because I do feel like Lucifer and Eve have chemistry, but that, like, a gel factor between Maze and Eve, because I feel like she would be very blunt and tell her what was what, which I think that she likes. And Maze is also all about fun, very similar to Lucifer's fun side as well. So they would gel in that way as well. The only thing that would worry me is that Eve really loves Lucifer, because she does. Like, from the moment she arrived on our screen, she's made it perfectly clear that her heart is for Lucifer. She wants him, and that is it. So whether she's going to continue to try and change Lucifer's mind or not, I don't know. Or maybe she'll give Maze a shot. It'd be nice. You could see Maze was definitely warm to her, and when Dan did push that nerve and hit that button, she did flip. So to me, that's telling me that he was on the right path there, and she probably does like her quite a bit, but again, I could be wrong. When Chloe was at the very beginning of this episode, and you could tell she was like worried about the prophecy and meeting up with the priest, and when Lucifer asked if she was okay, and she was like, no, everything's fine, I just thought, why though? Just tell him exactly what's on your mind. And then later on she did, which I love, because typically in shows they go, no, everything's fine, and then they bottle it up until it explodes. So again, I liked that writing choice because it caught me off guard. She said that she was fine, but very quickly changed her mind and started opening up to Lucifer, and that I appreciated. Again, a small part of the episode, but I think it had a big impact as well, especially when it comes to their character development. Linda in this one, absolute ledge as always. I always love having her on my screen, and you can tell that she's getting in her own head a little bit as well, maybe because it's getting closer to this pregnancy now. She doesn't really understand what's going on. You can't blame her for being a little bit panicky. I mean, a normal pregnancy is worrying enough, never mind having a little angel baby Nephilim in your belly. So yeah, there's that as well. The Dan and Ella stuff, I really don't like the decisions that Dan's making right now. It's a shame, because I was warming to him. Like, we had a rough start, and then he became like a really decent dude, and then again he's had this heartache with Charlotte now, and then he's going back to his old ways with his secrets and his lies, and I don't know, it's just, I really didn't like him kissing Ella in that moment. To shut her up, he give her a kiss, and it was just like, so, it just felt so dirty and wrong. Like, I just didn't like it at all. And I liked Ella's response, which was just like, whoa, like, no. Not what I had in mind. Maybe Ella will realise that Dan's going into self-destruct and just be like, dude, like, talk to me, what's going on? And then he'll finally admit what happened, and maybe she can help. That's the thing, like, she could have helped him then. He really chose to keep her at arm's length, and then to try and get beat to hell from Maze, like, what are you doing, Dan? The big takeaway at the end of this was Amenadiel saying that he didn't want to keep his baby on Earth, and my first thought was, Linda is not going to like that. She's not going to just give up her baby, and I swear to God, if they just steal the baby, I'm going to be very angry. So we'll see what happens there. Yeah, Lucifer and Eve are no more. They kept saying over and over again that Eve was his first love, and that evil is gonna take over the world now. Hate it. I'm wondering when they say evil will run the earth. My first thought was demons, similarly to what Chloe thought, but then Lucy would shut that down really quick. So it might be all... My second thought now, after him like just shutting that down, is it might end up being in his head, so that like he's got the wings, and he might end up becoming like a typical, or what is written about, devil, where he does a bunch of evil things because his mind is like he was saying about the voices and stuff. So I am kind of nervous for him at this point. I am very nervous for him. I'm excited to find out what they do. I'm going to quickly try and sort my face out, put a bit of makeup on after crying it all off, and I shall hopefully film the next one. Thank you all for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a cheeky thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you would like to. But as always, there's no pressure here. I have uncut versions of these over on Patreon. The link to that will be in the description below. And I also stream every Friday and Saturday over on Twitch. And we're getting a really nice community over there, so please feel free to join us. I game on a Friday and chat on a Saturday, so I'd love to see you there. But yeah, without further ado, I hope to see you for the next one. Bye.